Hello, my name is Alex Howard, and I will be retelling a shortened version of the story Rapunzel today for COM 114. Here are my notes. Alright, so the story of Rapunzel begins with a couple that is expecting their firstborn child. And the wife becomes ill, and she is living next to this beautiful garden of an enchantress, of which no one has ever gone into this garden, and everyone fears this enchantress. Now, when she becomes ill, she says that the only thing that will save her is a flower from this garden. So the husband goes over to the garden and retrieves this flower. The wife says she needs more to live, so he goes back and retrieves another, of which he is then caught by the enchantress. The enchantress gives him a choice, and he agrees and trades his firstborn child for the flower to save his wife. Now, the enchantress takes the child, who soon became known as Rapunzel, up to a tower and locks her away. The only way to ascend this tower is to say, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair," of which Rapunzel would let down her hair the full length of the tower, and the enchantress would ascend. Now, the king had a son, and the son went riding, and upon hearing Rapunzel singing one day, he went up the tower to see her. Now, they made a plan to escape, but when Rapunzel's enchantress got word of this, she put Rapunzel in a desert. Now, the king's son went to go find Rapunzel, and when he did, he found nothing. And when he was pushed out the tower and barely escaped the enchantress, he fell onto thorns, of which his eyes were gouged out by the thorns. Wandering for weeks on weeks, he finally found the desert, where he found Rapunzel, and Rapunzel's tears went onto his face and returned his vision, of which they both went back to the castle and lived happy ever after. Thank you.